I ran the same 12 tasks through all 3 assistants. Same prompts, same files. Some results embarrassed the marketing. Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini all claim to be the smartest thing on the internet, so I spent a week making them prove it. No sponsors, no affiliate anything, just what actually happened. By the end, you'll know which one deserves your $20. First, the ground rules, because a comparison without rules is just vibes. Every assistant got the exact same prompts, the same documents, and the current paid tier. Here's what I tested. 5 rounds. Writing, because that's what most people use these things for. Coding on real bugs in a real project. Files and vision, feeding them PDFs, screenshots, and one long video. Agents, where they run multi-step tasks without me babysitting. And price, because every one of them wants around $20 a month and they are not equally worth it. Round 1. Writing, emails, a video script, and a rewrite of my own clunky draft, same brief for all 3. This is where the gap surprised me most, and where most reviews get lazy. For pure prose, honestly, I stopped comparing after the 3rd task. Claude kept my tone through rewrites and produced the least filler by a clear margin. ChatGPT was fast and perfectly usable, just a bit safe, the voice flattens out. Gemini's drafts were smart but kept collapsing into bullet points, even when I asked for flowing paragraphs. In my tests, writing went to Claude. Here's a real one from the writing round. I pasted a cold email and asked Claude to make it sound like me, direct, a little dry, 0 height. It cut the apologetic intro, kept my one joke, and dropped every exclamation mark. That's the part the other 2 kept missing. It edits toward your voice, not toward a generic professional one. I scored the writing round on one question: would I publish this without touching it? Claude passed on all 4 tasks in my run. ChatGPT passed 2, the other 2 needed a heavy edit. Gemini passed 1, its drafts were accurate, but read like a committee wrote them. Small sample, sure, 1 week and 1 writer, but the pattern was consistent all week. Round 2 is where it tightens up. Round 2, coding. I gave each one a real bug from a production project, plus a small feature to build end-to-end. This was the closest round of the 5. Coding was genuinely close. Claude handled the multi-file refactor best, and Claude code working inside a real terminal is still my daily driver. But credit where it's due. ChatGPT was the sharpest pure debugger on the one-off bug, and Gemini swallowed the entire repository in one prompt thanks to its huge context window. If you code across many files, Claude quick fixes any of them. So the honest coding summary. Claude wins when a task spans a whole project and the model has to act, not just suggest. ChatGPT wins when something is broken and you need it diagnosed and explained fast. Gemini wins when the job is reading a massive codebase in one gulp. For everyday snippets, truthfully, you will barely tell them apart. Round 3, files and vision. PDF reports, messy screenshots, and one 90-minute video, the same files for everyone. This round has a clear winner, and it wasn't the one I expected. Files next. All 3 read a 40-page PDF and caught the mismatched cache figure, which honestly impressed me across the board. ChatGPT gave the cleanest structured summary, shown here, but the video test broke the tie. Gemini watched a 90-minute recording and pulled accurate timestamps, and the others simply can't do that natively yet, as of mid-2026. Round 4, agents. I asked each one to plan, browse, and finish a multi-step job on its own, hands off the keyboard. This is where the 3 products stopped looking similar at all. The agents round. Claude's agent tooling is built for long, unattended runs. It happily worked a task list for an hour, and that surprised me. ChatGPT's agent mode is the most consumer-friendly. It browses, fills forms, and compiles research while you watch. Gemini leans on deep research and being wired into Google Workspace. My honest note, every single agent run still needed checking afterward. Round 5, the money. All 3 sticker prices look nearly identical, but the usage limits hiding behind them are not, and that is where most people pick wrong. As of mid-2026, all 3 charge around $20 a month for the standard tier, with free tiers underneath and power tiers running from roughly $100 to a couple $100. In my experience, Claude's $20 limits pinch first if you hammer it with code all day. ChatGPT's feel the roomiest, and Gemini bundles in Google storage extras. Prices shift constantly, so verify before paying. Final round, the verdict. Not one winner, because that would be marketing, not testing. Instead, here's who should buy which one based on the job you actually do: writer, coder, or researcher. So, honestly, it depends on the job. Writers and people coding real projects, I'd pick Claude. It won both rounds for me. Researchers, students, and anyone drowning in long files or video, Gemini, no contest. And if you want one friendly all-rounder with the slickest agent features, ChatGPT is still the safest default. 12 tasks, 3 winners, different jobs. The scoreboard, one more time. Writing went to Claude, clearly. Coding, Claude by a nose with ChatGPT right behind. Files and video, Gemini ran away with it. Agents, ChatGPT for most people, Claude for developers. And on price, they all hover around $20. The real difference is the limits. Match the tool to your actual job. If this saved you a subscription mistake, the like button is right there. Subscribe, because next I'm going deeper, full hands-on walkthroughs of each assistant, the course version of this video, task by task. Tell me in the comments which one you'd bet your $20 on. See you in the next one.